Hi Pisces, and welcome to my channel, The Guided Intuitive, and thank you so much for being here. So I am here to do a read for you, and this is going to be for you and that other person. And the other person could be not only a spouse, not only a partner, boyfriend, girlfriend. It could be a person of interest, right? It could be a person of interest. It could even be a friend or family member, all right? So note that. Now that a lot of you, when I talk about you and the other person, what I'm getting is a lot of you have resonated with the situation overall. So just note that that goes, it can be for a situation as well. It doesn't mean that you just have to have a partner. This could be actually talking about a situation between you and the other side. So just note that, okay? All right, so this will be for all Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as your Venus signs. It's going to be tapping into the collective energies. So just note that because there's so many of you out there. So that goes without saying. If you'd like to tap into your own personal energies, then go to theguidedintuitive.com somewhere here and also my description box below. All right. I do want to thank a lot of you that have been ordering beyond the read sessions. That takes it a step further than the read when you're noticing that you've got a pattern that you need to get rid of, a pattern that you need to eradicate. What I get paid for in terms as a coach is specifically to carry out specific measurable results for yourself. And if that is to get rid of any sort of fear, guilt, shame, sadness, or anything of the sort, then that's exactly what we do. So sorry about that, roommate stock. All right, so let's go ahead and get started here. If you are interested in that particular service to unpack any further baggage, to move lightly, a lot more lightly on your journey, then check up here and also my description box below too. Okay. All right. Let's see what is in store. And by the way, I do have some specials on coaching packages as well, and you'll see that as well as up here too. Okay. All right, so let's continue and let's see what's going on for you here. Now we're going to start with the current situation right now, or the current relationship right now, okay? All right, so let's continue this and see what wants to come out. Here you go. All right, so what we get first is balance, okay? So this is about two people balancing, two sides being balanced, okay? Now the interesting thing here is that they're together, but you see how they're leaning away from each other, okay? So this is about bringing this together and transforming this, okay? The interesting thing is that on this card, you have a positive and the negative. So this is about saying that to one extent, for some of you, opposites attract, okay? And that creates balance in your life, okay? That's quite interesting. Now, again, it could be a work situation. It could be two people in a relationship. But what's interesting, if you notice up here, there is a dragonfly, and the dragonflies are all about this. It's about transformation too. It's about reaching maturity, mental clarity of some sort. So that's exactly what I see, or some sort of clarity of some sort. So that's what I see here. That's pretty much kind of what's going through here. You see, they're both holding, kind of like like a little globe of some sort, right? But this is about adaptability. It's also about self-realization in something, and perhaps reaching, again, emotional maturity, and just understanding a deeper meaning in life. All right, so that's what seems to be coming through here. So this is quite exciting. So this is about balance. So what we're going to do is we're going to pull some tarot on this as well. I want to see what wants to come out for that. So let's see what the tarot wants to say to add to this, because I like to choose different decks to bring in different messages, because sometimes when you say something and you just say it in a little bit of a different way, it's like it can give you like an aha moment, okay, for some of you, and that's why I kind of like to do this. So let's go ahead and see what the tarot has to say in terms of the current situation at hand. The current situation at hand for your Pisces. What is the current situation at hand regarding the situation or relationship? So we've got balance. What else do we have? Well, we clarify it with balance again. Okay, you could be doing with an Aquarius, all right? This is about balancing the energies in the chakra, right? Again, another balance. Watering the emotions, but also watering the ground. And this is just offering a healing of some sort. Now, the interesting thing is that this is a major arcana card. And when I see the star, this is all about hope. This is about, in this situation, that balance is achieved for some sort of renewal, which is quite beautiful. So there could be a renewal in this situation, Pisces, okay? I'm just saying, there could be a renewal or a rebalancing of scales of some sort. Anything else that wants to come out for this? Let's see what that is. Well, whatever it is, it's giving you emotional fulfillment. Okay, you got the Nine of Cups. The cups are about emotions. Nines are about coming to fruition. He's wearing a hat of passion, and he looks very satiated, very happy with himself. So this is really great. It's that energy. It's like whatever's happening to balance out the situation, whether it be a situation or whether it be a relationship, it's working. Okay, and that's what I'm seeing here. Let's see what the Traveler's Journey cards want to say in terms of input on this here. What does it want to say? Violent, how do I want to say this? Valiant courage, okay? The courage almost of a knight, right? This is about taking action with passion, okay? So Pisces, you might have someone that's on your mind, and this is almost like it's kind of moving forward with passion. It's kind of like that Knight of Swords, or, you know, kind of that type of thing. But I do feel that you're really moving forward with courage in this relationship or in this situation, and you want to actually grow from it. You want to actually be moved by it, but that's exactly what I see here. It's quite beautiful. So it's really about just moving forward, and you know, just having the courage to move forward, and you know, just doing whatever it takes, you know, with passion in this relationship. So this is quite beautiful. I really like this. Yeah, it's just like some sort of opportunities that are offered to you, right? Don't hold back if it's a relationship. You know, it doesn't want you to be timid in any respect, okay? And it's talk about, it's, you know, it's okay to be afraid, but don't let the fear stop you, right? It's a time to start taking risks, okay? And who got this as well? Who got this? I think Scorpio got this as well. So you might want to check out their read, or check out your Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as your Venus reads. But that's what I see coming through here. So now let's go ahead and see what wants to come into place in terms of your feelings. What are your feelings currently right now as it relates to this situation, towards this relationship, or towards this situation? Okay, what are your feelings? What is that? Embracing enthusiasm. So I think that this is spilling over to the situation's moving over to your feelings, and this is about something being transformed, like right in front of your eyes, is that you're seeing transformation exist, and it's bringing lots of enthusiasm for you, right? So this is about, you know, you're happy, you're shouting out to the heavens. Yes, this is, you know, a wish maybe has been granted for you. If that's the case, note your comments below. I'd love to find out. But this is really embracing your enthusiasm towards this newfound balance of some sort. So nice. All right, let's see what else in terms of your feelings that we want to clarify with the Earth Oracle. What is that? Context. Okay, so this is actually probably taking a broader view of the context. Here we go again with another dragonfly. So it seems to be kind of like the spirit animal for you, at least for this particular week. And again, particularly the dragonflies are really talking about, you know, especially when it's at the throat chakra, it's almost as if that there's some sort of context of communication that is being transformed and leading to beautiful, colorful, passionate growth. I mean, look at that vibrant hair. So this is interesting, but that's what's coming into play. But yeah, that's exactly what I see here. That leads to a lot of growth. And this is about self-realization. This is about, again, adaptability in terms of communication, transforming in communication here, Pisces. And it's also, it's like a change in perspective as it relates to the situation. So perhaps you're taking a different change of perspective. When it talks about context, it's saying just don't take, you know, a fly-off comment here or there as to be the all and end all, and start making assumptions based upon that. It wants you to step back, take a look at the broader picture, right? And it's basically saying put things in context, okay? So it probably as it relates to your communication and all forms of communication, okay? So not just voice communication, could be text, whatever the case may be. But that part is transforming, okay? because this is about change. Dragonflies symbolize change, okay? So this is interesting. So in terms of right now, in terms of as it is, in terms of your feelings, things are changing. It's changing for the better is what I'm seeing, okay? What does the tarot have to say about this? We'll see what that wants to come out over here. What wants to be said here? Let's see what that is. Here it is, judgment. Okay, so there is a final call, a judgment call on this situation. But I think whatever it is, it's turning out really well for you, because when I see this, this tells me that this is an absolution of a decision, okay? So there has been a call, okay? A resurrection of a situation. People are rising to the trumpet, right? And they're resurrecting with their arms up high, okay? So resurrection, like, oh, thank gosh, thank God, it's kind of that type of thing. So that's what I see here, yeah. Let's take a look at what it is in terms of your partner's feelings, okay? Or if it's a situation and it's not a partner for you, it's the other side, okay? Let's take a look at what that is, all right? Let's take a look at what that is. Here it is. Oh my gosh, you guys aren't going to believe this. You are going through a trifecta transformation, and that's what I'm going to call this, okay? Look at this, okay? I'm using 3 different decks, okay? And it's quite interesting, but this is about transformation that is giving you the wings to fly, right? This is about expectation, expecting, manifesting, and focusing on the prosperity that you'd like to see in this relationship or in this situation. And you're getting wings to fly. I mean, look at this, spiritual transformation, of some sort. And again, the self-realization, emotional and mental maturity is taking place. And I think that you can see that as this person is representing, looking up at the source, is that through guidance, you are getting guidance that is helping you soar, okay? That's helping you transform and gain this spiritual and mental maturity, okay? In this situation or in this relationship, okay? So this is what's really beautiful. In some native cultures, I will say too, this is quite interesting. In some native cultures, it can represent souls of the deceased. In other cultures, it talks about a lot of different things. But that's exactly what I see here. It's kind of like it is a change, a moving towards light, okay? A moving towards like a metamorphosis. It also could be some unexplainable, beautiful, positive magic, okay, that's happening, okay? Love this, guys. I love this. So this is really beautiful. So yeah, that's exactly what this is telling me. So in this situation, your partner's feelings is like they're also being transformed by this relationship. It's kind of like when one person changed, the whole situation changed. If it's a situation, if one side changes, guess what? The other side changes too, okay? That's just how it is, all right? Let's see what the Traveler's cards want to talk about here. Anything else here? Mystic healer. Now that could be something that you are, Pisces, so note that. This is as if that you are receiving healing energy that is flowing to you, okay? May have to do with, some of the different phases of the moon that are taking place right now, but this is saying a mystic healer. Healing energy flows through you, so you can see all this light that's shining through here, giving the wings to flying, getting that energy to heal you because you're going through this transformation, and that quite frankly takes a lot of energy. Let's see what the tarot has to say about that. Let's see what that wants to come into play. Your partner's feelings, this is about they're going through some sort of healing. They are manifesting what it is that they want, and they're expecting manifestations. This is really beautiful. And keep in mind too, as I might talk about your partner's feelings and you might resonate with that, vice versa, okay? So feel free to change the messages or reverse the messages. So we've got the mystic. Let's see what else wants to come into play. Perseverance. This is the 9 of Wands. This is all about, again, coming to fruition, but not giving up. Okay. It's not a completion yet. You've got 9. Okay. And so this is about not giving up, even though you've been through trials and tribulations, you're focusing on something you really love, because if you take a look at that, he's wearing the green boots. The green represents the heart chakra. And this is heart-centered, moving forward. I'm going to go and I'm going to go after. I'm not going to give up. So this is perseverance, right? So that's what this talks about. Perseverance, resilience, persistence in the situation. So whatever this other side is, they're persevering. They're not giving up, okay? Anything else to add to this in terms of the partner's feelings? Yeah, the partners are not giving up. They are the top competitor in for your love and for the situation. Maybe if it's for a job or a situation, this other side is your choice, and they want you to they want to be your choice, okay? And they want to stay on top, okay? So that's what's coming into play here. What are the obstacles and blocks of the situation? What are the obstacles and blocks that may be facing the situation or relationship? Here it is. Winning at all costs, regardless. So wanting to be right at all costs, you or the other person could be dealing with a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, or you might be carrying on this type of energy. But this is about change. So fives are about change, right? And when it comes to this type of situation, I always think, who really wins in this, right? A sinister look and winning at all costs. The other people are dropping swords and walking away. So you just have to, is this really a victory? I guess if you're ready to choose one, I'd rather be that guy, but it's hard to say. Let's go ahead and do a clarifying of this. Fives are about change, so let's see what wants to come about. Yeah, this is great. Okay, so we move to the Five of Swords, but then we move on to being recognized. So it looks as if that in this situation, the blocks in here is making sure that you eliminate any type of sneaky behavior, always wanting to be right, because this is all about, do you want to be in love or do you want to be right? Do you want to reach a compromise, or do you just want to be right? So that's how hard do you want, how much I should say do you want to weigh on being right, okay? Because sometimes it's, sometimes you got to kind of weigh it out a little bit, okay? So that's what I'm saying. But here's the thing. You are being recognized for your success. You're being recognized for your work. And this is about success and others, revering your success. So this is the Six of Wands, a lot of passion. This is telling me it is about this is about growth. This is about self-confidence. This is about making progress in this relationship and situation and being successful in it. So I really believe that, maybe not wanting to be right all the time, or that type of thing is going to bring a lot more success. Let's continue to see what else wants to come about. Yeah, there's things that will be hidden, right? Major Arcana card. So you get the Moon card, and that just tells me that there is some sort of illusion that is standing in the way. So don't let illusion stand in the way and block you from moving forward towards your success, right? So that's what comes into play here. Very, very important here. Very important here. Yeah, this is about, don't let fear stand in the way. Don't let any sort of illusions that are blocking you. Make sure that they're, if they're an illusion or not, kind of step back from the situation and look at it. What are the obstacles and blocks, as it relates to the Earth Oracle? What wants to come through? Obstacles and blocks? Center yourself. Want you to center yourself, step into your own power, and be with your truth, right? Take off any masks and step into your own truth and your own integrity, because this is going to be long lasting. If you focus on your center and you focus on your foundation and your stability of yourself, of your own higher self, you won't be rocked by the slightest comment here or there, okay? You won't be triggered here or there. You're going to remain sound, okay? So whatever decisions you make, stay within your center, okay? Be strong and stay within your center. And that's the same. Don't wear any masks, okay? Because that could block the situation, okay? Yeah, that's what I see here. Let's move forward in terms of the best approach in terms of this situational relationship. What is the best approach? Here it is. Here we go. Repetition. Oh my gosh. I swear almost every sign seems to be getting this card. Okay. And this is just not letting fear, not letting anxiety, stand in the way. Your best approach is to rid of this repetition, rid of what is holding you back, that is subconsciously holding you back, ridding of the anxieties and letting it float to the surface and stare right at it and work through it. Because when you're real with your feelings and real with the situation, guess what? You can actually heal, and that is the biggest thing. So this is talking about ridding of any repetition. So if you've got a limiting belief or a negative, negative emotion that it may be holding you back, whether it's anxiety, stress, shame, guilt, or fear, this is saying is that it's time to let that go, right? To let that go, rid of that cycle, right? And look it straight in the eye and create a new narrative for your highest self, okay? If you're interested in that, see my coaching that's listed above. That's exactly what I do. So it's all about getting results too. I mean, that's the biggest thing, through the whole process is really just kind of getting the results that you're looking for, in terms of the situation. Measurable, specific results to rid of this so you can move forward lighter, all right? So that's what I see here. But yeah, repetition is what I see coming through here. What other, is there a best approach in terms of this? So ridden of any repetition. What else wants to come up? Your light is shining brightly. It's saying that you're going to reach your destination, okay? And this is really nice because this is your journey and this is what you're manifesting, right? You want that castle, perhaps, a happy home life. Whatever it is that you're visioning right now is held up here, and this road is leading that here, okay? And what this wants to let you know is that you'll be given signs along the way, like these little bubbles are kind of like these little signs along the way on your path to help you reach your destination. You are transforming, so there's no doubt about that. There's a butterfly within this as well, so that is saying you are transforming. And that you can reach your destination. But this is saying to let your light shine brightly, rid of any repetition, stick to your core beliefs. Anything else? Yeah, and this is saying is that this might be you taking on this Capricorn type energy. So when I clear this in terms of your best approach, this is appreciating the wealth. This is about luxury. So if if your destination is that, or focusing in on that, then it's trying to change your different beliefs about money. Okay, perhaps that might be something that you have to do with. That might be kind of coming into play. So that could very much well be the case. Okay, so but this is saying enjoying the luxuries of life. This is all about the nines coming to fruition. This is about gratitude, having distinct gratitude along the way. So have gratitude and be thankful for what you have. So don't forget that, because that's going to be big in terms of your best approach. Okay. All right. And what is your potential future? What is your potential future, and the insight on the outcome of the relationship or situation? Here it is. Uncovering treasure. Beneath the surface is of great bounty. Okay, this is nice. Okay, this is beautiful. So that's what I see here. I love this because this is really just talking about that that you're uncovering your true self. Okay, and I think the biggest thing here is that it's about I don't want to say this. Your true self and your true center is standing out, and this is about it's like a lot of bounty. Now these dragons, they represent strength, they represent power and wisdom. And this is what you have gained. And these are deep treasures for yourself, okay? Let alone, treasures of that of which you're uncovering. So beneath the surface, beneath your unconscious, it's saying lies a great bounty of wealth. Wealth just does not have to be money, okay? It doesn't have to be just pentacles. Now, keep in mind too, I want to mention for some of you, you might have Capricorn in your chart, or Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo, or you might be dealing with a Capricorn as well. So that could be the case that is talking about your best approach. If you have someone that is a Capricorn that's assisting you, it could be the case. But what I really feel is that you're really uncovering the treasure within you and understanding this. It's like it's like the Orient really talks about the supernatural power from the dragon, right? That wisdom, strength, and also that hidden knowledge that the dragon has. Okay, so that is something to keep in mind, and that is exactly what I see coming through here. So this is really nice, very, very nice. So this is about let's go ahead and take a look at what the tarot has to say about this. I want to see if there's anything that wants to come out in terms of the tarot relating to the potential future. So uncovering treasure. Anything else that wants to come out that's going to give us insight to the outcome or this relationship? The Chariot. You're in the driver's seat right now, Pisces. This is about taking action to uncover the treasures inside you. And if you need a little bit of help, then check out my services. But that's exactly it. This is what's coming into play. You're in the driver's seat, but the Chariot is all about taking action, right? It's the 7 card, having faith in the action that you do take, okay? So that's what I see here. Quite beautiful. But also having control of the situation, knowing that you can control, you have power over this. You have the willpower, okay, to do this as well, all right? So that's what seems to be coming through. Anything else in terms of, the actual potential future? What is that? Ooh, it could be a love situation, guys, or a contract that leaves you emotionally fulfilled. So this is actually sharing a cup of love to someone, and someone sharing a cup of love to you, and it's being destined by the universe. Quite beautiful. Now you could be dealing also even with a Leo, perhaps, but could be you, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces type energy, offering a cup of love to someone, and someone offering the same to you. So how precious. But that is the potential future. So this is really beautiful. Very, very beautiful. Anything else in terms of the potential future that wants to pop out? Here it is. Shift. So this is making a shift within yourself. Shifting yourself in a different way. It's kind of like moving forward. Where do I want to put this? Okay, here it is. So yeah, moving forward and shifting yourself into a different light. So that might be changing yourself a little bit, shifting your perspective, shifting the unconscious beliefs that maybe you once told yourself as a child, and shifting to a different narrative now as an adult, and seeing things from a different perspective and creating a new narrative for yourself, not having to carry about that of which that you were brought up with. Because for some of you out there, I'm feeling that it's not working for you anymore, and it's time to take that shift. And so this is that opportunity to do that, okay? So very, very good. I love this. Now let's take a look at the root cards and see what wants to come out for you, Pisces. What you don't want to hear, but you need to hear, okay? So this is what's coming into play. Let's see what this is for you, okay? What you don't want to hear, but you need to hear. Here it is. Here it is. What is it? Oh my gosh, this is saying, remember when we talked about taking a risk? Take that shot, okay? Now, not literally, don't go ahead and take shots, okay, in itself, maybe one at the most, okay? I'm just saying, I'm not definitely saying to go do that, but this is saying to take that shot and then move on, okay? Anything else that they want to tell you here? Take that shot. Maybe it's a shot of love here, okay? I'm saying it could be a union or some sort of a contract too for some of you that aren't in a partnership, okay? Or in some sort of relationship of any sort, okay? Let's see what else. Anything else that wants to come through? Wow. Yeah, this is interesting. So this is saying, wow. This is saying you've got that feeling that you just can't shake. Listen to it. That voice inside you, intuition, right? The intuitive voice inside you. Well, you came to the right channel, the guided intuitive, right? Listen to your voice. It might be time to let something go, okay? I do want to let you know, there is something that you need to let go of. It's a limiting belief. If something is holding you back, this is saying, again, there might be, when you make a decision, obviously, you're choosing between one or two things, right? So you have to make a decision. So there might be time for something to let go, and it could be a limiting belief, a negative emotion, anything of the sort, in order to give you the balance that you do need. You might have to take that mask off and get real with yourself, because when you get real, you heal, all right? So that's what I have to say. So, okay, guys, I am so excited for you, and note your comments below. I look forward to seeing you in the month of November, and until then, namaste.